Welcome to the positive thought of the day, and this is for August the 24th. And if you've watched the Angel of the Day video, then you'll know that the angel for today is Akaiah, and that's spelled A-K-A-I-A-H. And this angel, one aspect we need to look at with this angel is understanding. And as we go through life, certainly at the start of life and in our early years, we will go to school and we will learn and we will be tested. Our understanding of a subject in tests and exams at the end of the year. And this is to ensure that we have taken on board all the information and we have a good understanding of the subject. It could be sort of maths, it could be English, biology, history, geography. We are tested on a yearly basis. And as we come to the end of school life, a lot of people then go on to maybe college and will specialise in 3 or 4 subjects. And again, there will be regular tests and exams at the end of the year to get qualifications that they can use and demonstrate in the work life, that they have the skills associated with whatever subject the person was interested in. Sometimes people then go on to universities, and that is to maybe specialise in one subject and very much become an expert in that subject, as that is the field of work they would like to take part in. So when we look at the physical world, it's very clear how we can judge if we understand a subject, because we'll get exams, and if we pass those exams, and often even in work, we may go on different courses. I know recently I've been on a first aid course. So after 3 days, I've been tested. I have to show that I've learned the skills. And then, maybe over a 3-day course, the second day you're tested on what you learned the day before. And then towards the end, you're given quite a major test. And that is to ensure that you understand the lesson and the lessons you've been given. So very easy to understand where we are on the physical work-life balance. But if we want to succeed on very much like the spiritual path, and we want to work with angels, then what lessons do we get, and how do we know if we've passed those lessons? Well, one way to look at it is if you see the same lesson from the universe coming to you over and over again, then it generally means that you've been given a lesson and you haven't passed the lesson. So as an example, if your sort of regular friends are troublemakers, always causing trouble, getting in trouble with the police, and you get dragged into these problems, and you start finding that the police are taking an interest in you, then there's a good chance that the universe is maybe telling you that you need to find new friends, and you need to do it quickly, as the people around you, maybe the negative aspects of these people is rubbing off on you. And these negative traits are now meaning that you don't have any discipline in your life. You're going out causing trouble, getting into arguments with people, maybe even getting into fights with people. And then you are brought to the interest of the police, and then the police start to take more interest in you. They have records on you. So if you do find you are getting into trouble, and you have these friends or work colleagues that sort of get you into trouble, and you think, hang on, this isn't what I want, then it means that you need to understand the life lesson from the universe. And in this example, you need to move away from these people, maybe make excuses that you can't go out drinking with them, that you've got a prior appointment, or you've got to see a family member who's not well. Maybe it might be a lie, maybe it might be true, but what you're actually trying to do is distance yourself from these people And when you do, you probably find that these problems, the disorder that these people cause will actually start to be removed from your life. And by moving away from very much like negative people, then you'll start to get maybe positive energy back. You'll start to be maybe moving towards better friends at work, maybe going out with other people who have the same interests as you, and then you can start to feel more positive. You find, you can go out with friends that you aren't getting into trouble with, and that sort of understanding is how you realise that you are in a life lesson situation. And as we know from work exams and tests, that when we do pass them, we don't generally get that test again, because we've shown that we can pass the test. In my example, it was the first aid course, and for another like 3 years, I won't need to do those tests again. I might need to do a refresher course, but in effect, I know I've understood the lessons and have been able to pass. So if you see the same lesson repeating itself on the spiritual world and you don't understand why, then it generally means you have to maybe take a step back, maybe try some meditation and get a clear mind and see that you are receiving a life lesson on the spiritual path. And only when you understand the lesson and in effect pass the lesson by making changes will that lesson be removed. So we all have these life lessons, and they are tests from the universe to see that we can pass and can understand the lessons being given to us. And whatever you do, don't forget that the universe will only give us lessons that it knows we can pass, but we have to put the effort in. They're not tests that we can just turn up and just pass without any work or any effort at all. So we have to make the effort. We have to maybe do some meditation. We have to do some, maybe we're getting into crystals or gemstones. We have to understand. We have to do research. And the same goes for things like tarot. And if we find there's a lot of chaos in our mind, that maybe we need to get back to nature, maybe go for a walk, outside in the countryside, in a wood, a forest, and very much get that connection back to nature. And then the angels will see that you have learned the lesson, and you'll find you have a more positive frame of mind. You are sort of happier. You feel like you understand life a lot better. You have a clear mind. You can think, you can process information. So then that will show that you've passed the life lesson. And you probably get some time before the next lesson comes along. But once you understand that these are lessons from the universe and they are there to be passed, you'll then understand a great lesson, which is how the universe works and how the universe wants to help us to understand our work life, help us to understand our spiritual journey, which is a lifelong test for all of us. So I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up. Even if you didn't, then even a thumbs down. And if you did like the video and would like to subscribe, then please hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the subscribe bell, then you'll be notified when the next video goes live. And there are 2 videos a day, the positive thought of the day and the angel of the day. So, it's a couple of videos to be notified each day. And probably in the next few days, I will also upload some meditation videos. And so you will have an understanding of these videos. And, they can sort of help you to relax, stay calm and get a clearer focus with your mind on your work, your physical work, and also your mental, spiritual journey. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and you have a really good day today. And until we meet in the next video, then I hope you have a good, special, positive day.